supposed to rehearse the righteous acts. I know you're here for a family reunion or whatnot, but still.
Yeah, when I go back, I gotta go.
Well, you gotta understand something. Today is the Sabbath no matter what. God comes first, my brother. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are a special people to who?
The Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
God has only chosen the Israelites as a special people to himself. He does not love everybody.
Right.
Contrary to what the lying religions have told us.
Right.
And they keep telling us in these churches, which they are committing extortion.
Right.
All right? Today, Christianity is on trial.
Right.
Anybody, come bring your reason. Read it again.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Hey, my brother, what's your name? Come. We here to deal with y'all.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, my brother. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Hey,
I'm out teaching.
You all teaching?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what do you teach? Talk to me.
Oh, I teach. Yeah, we from St. Louis, Missouri, and I teach LPR and Black
Okay, all praises. How long have you been teaching?
Oh, we've been teaching for
2 years?
I'm new.
You new? Okay. So that's good that you stopped by, because guess what? We're gonna help you grow some more, okay? So you can teach your people some more, okay? Watch this. Because there's one thing that you look at when you look at us and you say, oh, okay, those are Israelites. Would you know what it is? If you look at us, look at all of us. Do you see something? What do you see that we have on? And you're like, okay, those are Israelites.
Fringes.
Watch this.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
So the true Christians are supposed to be wearing fringes, my brother. You understand? True Christians are supposed to be wearing fringes. God said, bid them, meaning it's not an option. You understand? So that's good that you're learning, man.
Oh yeah, I got my fringes.
All praise to the Most High. You got to put them things on, man. Go ahead, read that again.
That they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
Throughout the generation, we're still generating, right, my brother? What's your name?
Oh, my name is Jaden. That's my slave name. But
Okay.
my Hebrew name is Yamashaphat. Yamashaphat.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
I'm bad with names, bro.
No, you good.
Okay. I'm Gabriel. You see how simple that is?
My name is Jaden. My name is Jaden.
Okay. Jaden?
Yes, sir.
I'll call you Jaden. I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them.
So what it is, it's like, let's say you're about to commit sin, you look upon the fringe. That's what it is. So you can remember, hey, whoa, right. Like for example, most of our men, if we see big booty Judy, they want to break their necks. Guess what? You're gonna look at the fringe and be like, nope, I'm not looking. You understand? That's what the fringes are for. So, take care of that thing. Man, this wind is crazy. Hey, you have any questions?
No.
You sure? All right. So, do you know about the curses? Where you can find the curses? Where at? My man. All right. You know where you can find Christ, this black man? All right. Oh, yeah, you studied. All right. All praise to the Most High. So you just got to get yourself together with the fringes. You know what I'm saying? Do you congregate?
Yeah, I congregate.
You congregate with people? All right. You do the Sabbath today? What are you doing today?
Oh yeah. I believe in the Sabbath.
Okay. What are you supposed to do in the Sabbath?
Not cooking. We had the Passover.
You just did the Passover? Ooh. Yeah, you got the wrong dates, my brother. The Passover is coming out. It's going to start April 8th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, according to Scripture. You know about the new moon? The new moon that just passed?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Okay, give me the new moon real quick. Because you have to understand that the new moon is the full moon, according to the Bible, not to us. He just lie and lie. That's why he's the devil. The Bible speaks of. You understand? And we have to expose him for what he is. He's a liar. You got that? 43. Right.
Sirach, chapter 43 and verse 6. He made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times and a sign of the world.
So when you see a sign, you can see it. It's not blank. It's like, whoa, where is it? I don't see nothing. It says the moon is a sign. That means you can see it, right? Go ahead.
From the moon is the sign of feast.
So that's how we count to get to the feast. You understand? Like Passover, Tabernacles, Pentecost. You understand? Read.
A light.
A what?
A light.
A light. So when it's lit up, there it is. That's the new moon. Read.
That decreases in her perfection.
Right, because you know it decreases. 30 days, right? So it says a light. So don't get fooled about that. Don't listen to the white man. Hell no, don't listen to him. So let me see. Read it again.
He made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times and a sign of the world. From the moon is the sign of feast, a light that decreases in her perfection.
All right, so we got that out the way.
Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be an holy convocation. Even there are my feasts. These are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done.
So you work for 6 days, right? All right, from Sunday to Friday. Read.
But the seventh is the Sabbath of rest.
But today is the Sabbath, is the day of rest. If you can get the day off, hey, make sure you take it off and have it off. Read.
And holy convocation.
Holy convocation means you got to be together with your family, man. You got to be together the way we are. After this, we're going to go to the school. Yes, sir. You know what Gastonia is at?
Oh, yeah. I got one in St. Louis.
Oh, that's right. You said you're from St. Louis. You here visiting?
Yep, I'm visiting. I came from
Okay. So read this.
Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
So even though a lot of people, they say, oh, yeah, we're in captivity. No, it says we got to practice the righteous acts. You got that one? Practice the righteous acts. You know what I'm talking about? Rehearse the righteous acts.
Judges chapter 5 and verse 11. They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the places of drawing water.
Drawing water because we're in captivity. That's what that means. That's what that goes into. Read.
There shall they rehearse the righteous acts.
There, you're supposed to rehearse the righteous acts. I know you're here for a family reunion and whatnot, but still.
Yeah, when I go back, I gotta go teach.
Well, you gotta understand something. Today is the Sabbath, no matter what. God comes first, my brother. That's what the point I'm getting at. I know you're here and you already didn't know. But you have to make God a priority. God is not something, oh yeah, you know what, let me put him to the side. No. God said you gotta do the Sabbath, you gotta do the. So when family members tell you, hey listen, we're gonna go hang out, we're gonna go chill on the Sabbath, you gotta be, nope. Because God could kill me. God could put a plague on me. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, right. So
I don't do, as far as like worldly stuff.
Right, but what's the function that you're going to right now? That's the thing you gotta ask. Is it of God? Is it keeping the Sabbath?
Well, it's not.
Exactly. So who you gotta make, like I said, my brother, you gotta make God your priority.
That's right.
God is number one. everything else has to be put aside. That's how you know when you fear the Lord. When you fear the Lord, you're going to be like, I'm not doing that because I know the consequences of it. You understand?
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So it says the revelation of Jesus Christ. What's the root word of revelation, sis? No, listen, at one point in time, we didn't know, so don't be embarrassed. We're here to teach our people, sis. There's a lot of things that we're still learning too, okay? Don't get it twisted. We don't know everything, but we know this much. Revelation, the root word is reveal. It says the revelation of Jesus Christ, meaning it's going to reveal to you Jesus Christ, what he looked like.
Verse 10, I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day.
You know what the Lord's day is, sis? That's another question. The Lord's day is today. Today is the Sabbath.
That's right.
We're not supposed to be buying or selling or cooking today. Today's the Lord's Sabbath. People don't know that either. They don't teach you that in church or religions, because religions are lies. Okay? It came from the white man. And they're the devil the Bible speaks of. You
That's
understand?
right.
Go ahead, read.
I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day and heard behind me a great voice as of a trumpet.
So he heard a voice behind him. That means there's somebody standing behind him. This is John the Revelator in the island of Patmos. He got exiled because guess why he got exiled? Because of teaching what we teach today.
That's
of
right.
what we're teaching today. You understand? That we're telling the people the truth and that they have to keep the commandments of God. Read that.
I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day and heard behind me a great voice as of a trumpet.
As of a trumpet is just the way we're talking right now. You never seen men, you haven't heard men talk like this. So when we talk like this, everybody thinks like, whoa, you being a little too loud. No, John said he heard a voice behind him as a trumpet. Is a trumpet loud or soft, sis? It's real loud, just like I'm talking right now. Okay, read.
Saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last. And what thou seest, write in a book.
So he's telling John, what you see, write it in the book. What book is that, sis, that he's talking about? It says, I'll help you out. The Bible. These are records. You know what whose records are there? Your records, our records. It's a history book.
That's
it has
right.
nothing to do with religion. Religions are lies.
Right.
You understand? Christ loves everybody. That's BS.
Right.
He doesn't love everybody. He loves the children of Israel. He loves you, sis. You're an Israelite. Do you see yourself on this chart here? Where do you see yourself on that chart right there? Judah. Hey, guess who else is from Judah? We're going to read it right now. Give me Hebrews 7 and 14. Guess who else is from Judah? And then we're going to go right back to the revelation of Christ. Go ahead, read that.
Hebrews chapter 7 and verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
You came from a royal line, sis. Christ, the black Messiah. You'll come from that lineage, sis. So right now you're supposed to be ecstatic. Wow, I didn't know that. Guess who else too? His great-great-grandfather. Give me that. Song of Solomon 1 and 5. King Solomon. You ever heard of King Solomon? Give me King Solomon. Let's see what color he is. Because they say that color is not in the Bible. Yes, it is. The churches don't read nothing.
Right.
Religions are lies. It came from the white man. When they put us in slavery, they told us all those lies. You understand? Watch this. Read.
Song of Solomon chapter 1 and verse 5. I am black.
Wait a minute. King Solomon is what color?
Black.
Read it again.
I am black.
And what?
But comely.
But he said, I am black, but, how you say it?
Comely.
Comely. But what? Yeah, he said, I'm black and handsome. I'm black and handsome. How come they don't read this in church, sis? You go to church? Good, don't go. They're a bunch of liars.
Right.
They're a bunch of liars. we're going to come out the Bible. We're not going to come out our feelings. You understand? We're going to tell you what the Bible really says. We want you to read it for yourself. This book was not written by us. This book has been here for decades, years. You understand? Watch this. Go back to Revelation. Because they say that Christ is a spirit. No, he's not. If he was a spirit, how they put him on the cross? Does that make any sense? No. You have to have a body to be crucified. That does not make any sense at all. And that's what churches say. Oh, he's a spirit. That don't make no sense. That sounds dumb. Read.
Verse 14, his head and his hairs were white like wool.
So his head, the hair on his head and on his beard are white like wool. Who has woolly texture, sis? Yeah, look at that. Just like the officer right there, just like that. So wait a minute, what's going on? Remember I told you, I made the point that in the 1400s, we were in what? We were in captivity. So they gave us this guy right here. Caesar Borgia. He was the son of Alexander the Sixth of Rome. You understand? And they whipped it into us. So now our people think that Christ is a white man. No, he's not. Christ is not white. He's a black man, according to the Bible. Read that.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass.
Sis, what color is fine brass? Huh? Fine brass? No, fine brass. What color is fine brass? Look at yourself. Yeah. Not only was he brown, watch this, it gets deeper. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
So you burn anything, right, in the oven. What color does it get? It gets black. Christ is a black man, according to the Bible.
That's right.
So who's lying? Churches and religions are liars. Okay? All these religions are set up to keep our people in the bottom. Now, I'm going to ask you, how did our people get to this side of the world, sis? Do you know? Huh? By ships, right? Boats. Is it in the Bible? Is it in the Bible? Give me Deuteronomy 28. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and give me 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So this is Moses talking to Israel, the Israelites, which is us. He said, if you don't listen to God and what?
To observe, to do all his commandments.
To do all his commandments, not cherry pick. Not cherry pick like the churches. They say, you know what? Pay tithes. Even though, like I made the point before, it's not money, it's food. So they cherry pick in churches, in religions, right? It says all the commandments, right? Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Sis, curses are bad or good? They're real bad. They're real bad. We're gonna read one of the curses right now. Give me 68. You said we came to this side of the world in ships, right? Okay, slavery ships, cargo slave ships. Read that.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
It says Egypt. We're gonna get that now. Give me Exodus 20 and 2. It says Egypt. We're gonna get the meaning of Egypt right now. Watch this. You got it?
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Egypt means bondage. Bondage is slavery. So he said, go back to 68.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt,
into bondage. I'm going to bring you into bondage, slavery. Read it.
Again with ships.
With ships, cargo slave ships.
Right.
Your history says it's in the Bible. Guess who? That's Moses talking to the Israelites only. So who that happened to, sis? You said that we came over here in ships. Who that happened to only? Did that happen to the white man? Did that happen to the Chinese man? Did it happen to the Arab? Nope. This Bible is of the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
You understand? This Bible, this God is not for everybody. That John 3:16, we're putting it to rest today. Go ahead, read that again. Read it again for us.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Meaning we're not going to see Israel again. Who's over there in Israel, sis, right now? In the land of Israel, who's over there? Over there is the Jewish, because they wish there were Jews. I'm looking at the real Jews, right here. That's you, sis. You're God's jewel. You're his jewelry, sis.
Right.
You're special people.
Right.
You understand? Over there is the Jewish and the Palestinians, which is the Arabs. Why you think they're having they're committing genocide over there? The Jewish people are committing genocide against the Palestinians. Why?
Right.
Because both of them, they want that land that belongs to you, sis. That land is ours. It doesn't belong to them.
Right.
They took that land from us, and they put themselves as the Jews, and they're not. I'm going to show you that. Give me Revelation 2:9 real quick, so the sister can understand what's going on. Because we're going to say it, we're going to come where thus saith the Lord. Hey, my brother, Jordan, hey, I love Jordan's suit. Come on, man. I know you got a lot of questions. You don't got 2 minutes for God? You don't love God?
I do, but I gotta go somewhere.
Hey, it doesn't look like it. Go ahead, read.
Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9.
Let's see what Christ says out of his mouth, who they are.
I know thy works in tribulation and poverty.
So he's talking to the real Jews. He says, I know your poverty. I know your tribulation. Sis, are we not in poverty? Yes, we are. In the ghettos of America, it's either the Hispanics or the blacks. And in reservations, it's the same thing. It's the natives. We're in poverty. Okay? We're in squalor.
But thou art rich.
He says, but guess what, sis? You are rich. You know why? Because you have a chance at the kingdom. You understand? The kingdom belongs to you. Once it comes down, it's yours. But there's a stipulation. We're going to get to that in a minute. Read that.
I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
Sis, do you know what blasphemy means? Blasphemy means lies. So it says, I know the blasphemy, I know the lies of what?
Of them that say they are Jews and are not.
And are not. But
Are the synagogue of Satan.
They are the devil the Bible speaks of. That's what it's saying. Satan, right, is adversary to God.
Right.
They don't do nothing this Bible says.
Right.
Sis, you are the real Jews. Just like I made that point. What was it I was going to get to? Go ahead, read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring...
Give me 64.
Verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
So God said, I'm going to scatter you among all people. How did he do that? We just read it in verse 68. We're going to go into slavery in ships, sis. They're going to put it in shackles, and they're going to be like, sold to Master Jones, sold to Master Jackson, sold. That's right. What's your last name, sis? Huh? Clark? Right. That's not your real last name. Huh? No. I'm sorry. Let me make it so you can understand. Your great-great-great-great-grandparents, right? Your great-great-grandfamily, when they were in slavery, they tattooed that last name onto them in the back. So that last name, it lets you know who you are property of. You understand? What you got? Oh, read.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
Wood is the cross, Christianity. Stone is the cobblestone, Muslim. That's why a lot of our people are heavy into the Muslim. And a lot of our people, you already know, they go to church, they're in Christianity. So it says here that you're going to serve your enemies, and you're going to serve, what? Read it again, the last part.
That thou fathers know,
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
Well, you're going to serve other gods. Other gods. So what's going on? Our people in church, they're in idolatry, which is one of the commandments.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support